Hello everyone! In today's video, we will see a very emotional moment between a dog and his owner. A man named Cooper Nickerson from Fort Bragg in North Carolina had lost his dog, a 12-year-old blue heeler named Blue, when they went hiking in the woods one day. It had been 6 long months since they had last seen each other, and the man had almost lost all hope of ever seeing his beloved pet again. But one day, much to his surprise, the dog showed up at his house. Let's see how their reunion took place. 6 months prior to this heartwarming event, Cooper had taken Blue on an adventurous hike through the woods behind their home. The dog had suddenly gotten loose from his leash and disappeared into the underbrush. Cooper searched for him for hours, calling his name and throwing in treats. But it was no use. The dog was nowhere to be found. As the sun began to set, Cooper knew he had to go home without his furry friend. He left messages on local lost pet groups on Facebook, put up posters around the neighborhood, and even offered a reward for any information that could lead to Blue's whereabouts. But there were no sightings, and the days turned into weeks, then months. All the while, Cooper never gave up hope. He continued to walk around the neighborhood every day, calling Blue's name and listening for a bark. He couldn't bear to think that he might never see his best friend again. And so he kept going, driven by love and determination. Then one day in early March, just when Cooper was about to lose all hope, something incredible happened. As he was walking past his mailbox, he saw a familiar blue heeler staring back at him. At first, he couldn't believe his eyes. Could it really be Blue? After all these months? The dog started barking and wagging his tail excitedly, and Cooper felt his heart melt. He dropped to his knees and reached out to pet Blue, who licked his hand and nuzzled his face. Cooper was overcome with emotion. He couldn't speak. He was just filled with joy and disbelief. Blue had returned home after 6 long months. Cooper couldn't believe his luck. He picked up Blue and hugged him tightly, and the dog licked his face and barked happily. It was a moment that Cooper would treasure for the rest of his life. But how had Blue managed to survive all this time? How had he found his way back home? Cooper had no answers, but he didn't really care. All that mattered was that his best friend was back in his life. As it turned out, Blue had managed to make his way back to the hiking trail, where he had gotten lost. From there, he had followed the road all the way home, more than 3 miles. But for Blue, it was worth it, because he knew that if he kept going, he would be able to see his beloved owner again. News of Blue's return spread quickly through the town, and everyone was overjoyed for Cooper. He had never given up hope of finding his dog, and his perseverance had paid off. Today, Cooper and Blue are happier than ever. They go on long walks in the woods all the time, and Blue is always by Cooper's side. The two of them are inseparable, and they know that no matter what happens, they will always have each other. What an incredible story of love, determination, and the unbreakable bond between a man and his dog. If you enjoyed this heartwarming tale, please don't hesitate to share it with your friends and family. We would also appreciate it if you could leave a like and comment below to support our work. Thanks for watching.